You know, other end of my business, we're not talking about millions. We're talking about billions of dollars. We can't do that. So this is my first time ever filing a lawsuit.
Or bankrupt. How do you respond to that? I don't think you have publicly responded
Well,
yet.
everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I mean, if we call having 2 private jets, owning 100 buildings, being able to do what you want to do, if that's bankrupt, then I'm pretty sure everybody will.
Reports recently surfaced claiming that boxing icon Floyd Mayweather lost an astonishing $175 million in an alleged robbery. After days of speculation, Mayweather has now spoken publicly for the first time, addressing the rumors and sharing his response to the shocking claims.
ESPN seeks to recover hundreds of millions of dollars misappropriated funds and damages resulting from a long-running and elaborate scheme of financial fraud, breaches in fiduciary duty, and conspiracy orchestrated by Floyd J. Mayweather's former manager.
The lawsuit alleges that Floyd Mayweather's former longtime associate, Jonah Recknett, gradually took on significant control over both his business operations and financial affairs.
Good week for Floyd Mayweather. Let's go. So now he has filed a $175 million lawsuit against his business partner, Jonah Recknett. So the name should be familiar to you. He has been described as Floyd Mayweather's right-hand man for decades. Also, he has been named in several lawsuits with Floyd for them being involved in scams themselves. The lawsuits include allegations for fake exhibition fights, allegations for unpaid jet bills, unpaid jewelry, unpaid services provided. But in turn, now Floyd is suing him and saying, hey, I never saw this stuff. You have scammed me out of jewelry. You have scammed me out of money. You've scammed me out of real estate. And so this is a big, massive lawsuit, guys. What's also interesting is Floyd has had an interesting support for the Israel community. Jonah Recknett is a member of a prominent Jewish Orthodox family. I'm curious if he's going to continue to have the same set of support. I'm also curious to say if he's going to prevail in the other lawsuits. Is this a way for him to get out of it, or these false allegations?
Mayweather also shared an Instagram story featuring a photo of himself alongside his former business advisor. He added the word thief, snake, liar, and rat, leaving little doubt about how he feels regarding the alleged betrayal.
You know Floyd Mayweather as probably the richest and one of the most dominant boxers in the history of the sport. But now, Floyd is stepping into the courtroom to fight for money he claims that he was never paid, and he wants justice on his.
50 Cent also weighed in on the situation with a post on social media. Responding to the reports, he wrote, asterisk, "Hey champ, call my phone. We will get that back right quick. It's a good thing you bought all them buildings anew." Asterisk.
Like you make yourself like we got issues over here. He's still the best fighter out there. Until somebody beat him, that's who he is.
Do you think he should step back in the ring?
I think he got to right now because the money gone.
So the money's really gone?
Yeah, that's what you think. Is get the money, spend the money.
All that money?
And it took, it's been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like with the lifestyle, that money's gone, trust me. Now it's like, you call him, he'll be at your local host in a nightclub, because you need that action.
During a podcast appearance, 50 Cent also alleged that Floyd Mayweather Jr. had once reached out to him asking for financial help. The claim added to their long-running public back and forth and resurfaced as discussions surrounding Mayweather's reported financial issues gained attention.
He asked me to help him, so I could stop them from using TMT as their logo right now. Because
you wouldn't do that because y'all cool again.
Yeah, I'm just not chasing it. But to be honest with you, I incorporated TMT in Delaware while he was incarcerated. Because he didn't sign the paper doesn't mean the corporation isn't valid. So I could actually, technically it trademarks the term of it because the entire corporation is built on it. So I could tell you, you can't have TMT socks. You can't have that TMT shirt you got on. He don't understand that because he's just not. I just said it and he won't be able to figure out that I could do that.
Damn, you and this guy, man. I thought y'all was good again.
We are good. I just don't understand why he having the conversation. How am I coming up with conversation? I don't even care about what they're doing.
So there's still some static.
No, it only happens when it's time. It's time to build some type of energy or some sort of press. Because It's time to make a
Keith Thurman also commented on the lawsuit, saying that Floyd Mayweather's extravagant lifestyle comes with enormous ongoing expenses. He suggested that maintaining such a high-end way of living requires a constant flow of substantial income.
You've made probably over $800 million, you know, and you need more money for whatever reason, you know. It's tough, you know, to live that lifestyle, to have that many cars, to have that many houses, to have that big of an entourage, to constantly be traveling the world, buying $1.5 million watches and things like that, you know. Jet fuel is not cheap, okay? We're complaining about gas prices out here. Jet fuel's not cheap, you know. All I gotta say is, ultimately, rich people problems. I really don't have nothing else to say, you know. That's when you hear that.
Reports indicate that Jonah Recknett has previously been linked to multiple legal disputes and allegations involving fraud connected to clients, investors, and various business ventures. Over the years,
and this is widely known, we're in New York. He pleaded guilty in a high-profile NYPD bribery case back in 2016.
Yes.
He later became a key cooperating witness in 2 federal investigations, one into NYPD corruption. And your friendship predates that period.
Before the latest lawsuit was filed, Floyd Mayweather had repeatedly expressed confidence in Jonah Recknett, speaking positively about him during public business appearances. On one occasion,
my mother been through it all. I've been through it all, but I'm here. I love God. You know, I get down on my knees. I pray every day to become a better person. I'm gonna continue to work hard. And Jonah is my friend. I will always love Jonah. Ayala is my friend, and I'm here to continue to work hard, build my real estate portfolio, and inspire. There's certain people in this room that's looking to go to the next level. If you hear my story,
Floyd Mayweather previously stated that Jonah Recknett's legal issues and the controversies surrounding him did not affect the confidence he had in him. Despite the criticism, Mayweather said he continued to place his full trust in Recknett.
Business is to build generational wealth and help the kids that's coming after me, and not just the kids. A lot of the kids that's in the inner city, struggling black children, struggling black mothers, like my mother. I took risks to get to where I'm at. And the friends that I choose are the friends that I choose. That's just what it is.
So it hasn't affected your ability to trust him as a business partner, because trust is integral to business.
I trust Jonah, not just 10%, 20%, 100%. 100%, yes.
In the newly filed lawsuit, Floyd Mayweather Jr. alleges that he was deceived into signing documents that ultimately transferred ownership of his private jet.
To ASLELS challenge for you, Floyd. If you can read one full page of a Harry Potter book, I'll give $750,000 to whatever charitable organization you want to. The bucket of ice, man.
At the same time, Floyd Mayweather has launched a separate legal action against Showtime and his longtime advisor, Al Heyman. In that lawsuit, he alleges financial wrongdoing, claiming they mismanaged business transactions and improperly withheld millions of dollars that he believes were owed to him.
Filed a lawsuit in California against Showtime Networks and Steven Espinoza, claiming they helped his former advisor, Al Heyman, misappropriate a huge chunk of his fight earnings to the tune of $340 million. Mayweather says the money is still missing and unaccounted for, and he's now suing Showtime and Espinoza for aiding and abetting breach of fiduciary duty, civil conspiracy to commit fraud. Ooh, that's a serious accusation there. Conversion, unjust enrichment, and he's seeking punitive damage on top of the missing $340 million. So why is Floyd suing him, and what is he claiming? Well, Floyd argues that during his legendary career, where he generated $1 billion in revenue plus and pay-per-view money, a significant portion of the funds that he made through those events, through his fights, didn't make it into his hands because they were funneled through accounts controlled by his then.
Veteran boxing analyst Teddy Atlas pointed out that former Showtime executive Steven Espinoza was also listed as a defendant in Floyd Mayweather's lawsuit.
I don't know what the truth is fully in there. I know Steven Espinoza was named. He ran Showtime at the time. He was named him. I never was a fan of Espinoza. Again, I'm not afraid to say and not mince my words when I feel a certain way. And and I've taken arrows for it, and of course I've also taken some praise for it. That people say, hey, Teddy's gonna say what he feels. I was never a fan of him. I never thought he was a man that kept his word. I never thought he really did a great job over at Showtime. I mean, they put some good fights on because the fights were available, because the landscape made it available. Where there was, there was a lot of job shortages in the business, if you will, and people are eager, of course, to fight on a platform like Showtime if you're going to pay them. A lot of fighters available, and you didn't have to be talented to put on good fights at Showtimes. Like I said, there weren't a lot of places to go. There was a lot of unemployment. There were not a million places to go and get paid. So if there was a place, boom, there was a line of people waiting to get it.
Teddy Atlas also noted that some observers believe Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s recent wave of lawsuits could be linked to the enormous costs of maintaining his lavish lifestyle.
And now, because of his gambling habits, which was not hidden, it was not a secret, he would post, not Teddy Atlas talking about anything that wasn't out there. He would post some of his tickets, his betting tickets that he bet, and they were large bets. And so some people say, oh yeah, like you said, he was Mayweather, Money Mayweather, and now he's suing because he went through his money, he blew his money.
As criticism surrounding his spending habits and financial choices continued to grow, Floyd Mayweather Jr. addressed the topic by sharing his perspective on wealth and success. He said that many people form opinions.
A lot of money I'm able to bring my team as well as my family around the world so they can experience different things.
Something you said earlier, Floyd, it really fascinated me, and it gave me an insight that you really learned about money. Is you said in real estate, you got to know what to do on a small scale first.
Yes. And
then you went big. And is that because you don't want to take massive risk because you want to be smart with your money?
Well, you don't go out there and work extremely hard for so many years and then take every dime you got and just put it into something that you don't know about.
Well, a lot of people do, don't they? I mean,
and a majority of the time you get bad results. 90% of the time you get bad results. Just like boxing. We have gotten great, I've gotten great.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has consistently maintained that his legal actions are not driven by financial hardship. Despite ongoing reports involving alleged unpaid debts, tax issues, and other legal disputes, he says he remains financially secure and continues to enjoy substantial wealth.
Okay, I still got my private jets. Let me put an S on that because I got 3 of them. Still got my private jets. Still have all my beautiful homes, still have all my properties everywhere, and still making millions every month.
So you didn't take this fight because you needed the money?
Actually, I didn't even want this. The fans demanded this fight. At one particular time, and of course, with this fight, of course, I do want to make a ton of money. Who wouldn't want to make money? If I told you guys that I don't want to make a ton of money from this, then that would be some bull. Of course I want to make a ton of money. If I have a chance to go out and make 9 figures, absolutely. In 30 minutes, yes. Conor McGregor is going to make a ton of money, and this is going to be his biggest money fight. You can put all his fights together. He's going to make more money in this fight than he made throughout his whole career. Whereas with me, I'm not going to make $800 million like I made it throughout my career, but I'm pretty sure
I'm going to make, you know.
Despite Mayweather's statements, Mike Tyson drew comparisons between Floyd's current situation and his own experiences earlier in life. Tyson suggested that Mayweather is facing many of the same challenges and pressures that often come with achieving extraordinary fame and financial success as a professional athlete.
Stuff like me right now, you know, like realizing no one's his friend and everybody's probably, even though I even hate to say it, because maybe everybody's kind of a little jealous of him, you know, because he is Floyd Mayweather. I know these other guys got their money, but this guy is the champ of the world. You know, it's hard to compete with that. So he's pretty big on those scales as far as on the celebrity scale. So he's gonna realize what life is all about, what friends are all about, and realize that we only have a few of them. And sometimes they're the only ones we got. They may not be the ones we want, but they're the ones we have. You know, sometimes we want to have glorious, glamorous friends, but they don't want to be our friends. So sometimes we have to deal with the hand that we were dealt with and accept.
Joe Rogan has frequently discussed how even the highest paid athletes can experience major financial difficulties despite earning vast amounts of money. He has argued that without careful planning, discipline, and responsible financial management, even enormous fortunes can quickly be lost.
Even as much money as he's made in his career, which he's probably made as much, if not more money than any boxer ever. Like, there's all these lawsuits. Like, he hasn't been paying things, and he owes money on this and owes money on that. And it's like, and then he's got to come out of retirement.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough. I think it's just the lifestyle that Floyd lives.
Yes.
I think he can't fathom to just live a modest lifestyle. It's like he gotta be lavish.
Right. He's got to have those videos where he shows you all the watches, where he opens the case up, you know.
All the money. He got to show that he got $1 million in his backpack. And, you know, he got the latest watch and the latest car, and look what I just bought.
And when you get into latest watches and latest cars, you get into that, like, boy, that money goes quick.
Rogan has also emphasized that many professional fighters enter their highest earning years without a solid understanding of personal finance. In his view, the problem is often not how much money athletes make, but the lack of experienced guidance to help them protect, invest, and manage their earnings over the long run.
A guy like that, that's a big name. Usually everybody around him pretends they're looking out for their best interests, but there's always lawsuits later on. You find out someone was stealing money or not paying him what he deserved. There's always a bunch of bullshit involved.
Yeah.
You know, unfortunately, especially if you're not business-minded, which I don't know if Mike is, but most fighters aren't. Most fighters concentrate on fighting. On top of that, it's generally not how they think.
Right.
You know? I mean, look at Floyd. Like, Floyd spends money like it's a tap. Like he's got a tap. Let's just like.
What do you think about Floyd's financial situation today? Share your perspective in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts.